Hi y'all, Eileen here. I'm going to start from the beginning. I'd like to thank everybody first for all your condolences. It was a sad day today, a lot of crying, but also a lot of laughing, and that's always good. Thank you for the messages on Twitter and Facebook about today, and also thank you for joining and coming aboard with that. I think it's going to be a great tool. So far, it's been kind of cool being able to look at something when you feel like you're hungry or you want to do something bad. I looked at my phone today and I saw a few messages, and that was kind of cool. It helped me stay on track and helped me realize that I'm not alone, that there are many of you out there who are going through the same thing. No one has any idea what I'm doing. I have told a few people, but they're still like, how does that work? Huh? Injections? Hell no, you know. But I've told them different ways too, sublingual and all that stuff. So, I don't know, hopefully they'll think it's a great idea. So this morning, I woke up and I was like, oh, I can't wait to weigh myself. And then I'm like, oh, I totally forgot my scale at home. And it's, you know, you want to stay on the same scale so everything's accurate. So the next best thing I could do was go down to the corner drugstore and buy another scale. And the one that I bought was the Weight Watchers brand. And I weighed myself. And I was 142.6. So if that's the same as my own scale, then I have released another 1.6 pounds. So yay! I was a little worried because of the barbecue chicken fiasco in that charbroiled chicken salad. Oh, and the coffee cream. The powdered coffee cream, which is a no-no, but it's the closest I can get to getting that creamy taste without having to put a jug of milk in there. So then I went, after that, did my injection, and it was kind of gross because I picked the spot. I told you I was injecting in my numb areas, and I guess the part that I chose today was where there's scar tissue. So I had to push pretty hard to puncture the skin. It was really weird. I mean, I punctured like the very, very outer layer, but after that it was like, press this in a little bit harder. So that was kind of weird. Next time I'm just going to do the stab thing because that helps a little more. But I think I did get past the scar tissue with my big, gigantic, huge needle. Every time I visit my mom, we have long talks and we're talking. So I actually forgot to eat my first snack. But I did have a cup of coffee, which is gigantic, like the size of my head. Check it out. And I had a question about that, about the Truvia. I think I put maybe 2.5 packets of Truvia in there. I mean, it's a huge cup. I might have even put 3. I'm not really sure. It's some 2 or 3. And I was wondering, can we go overboard on that? Or is there a limit on how much Truvia or Stevia we're supposed to use? If anyone knows that answer, shoot it back. That'd be good to know. Also, because of the big cup, I did put 2 scoops of the cream in there, where last time I only put 1. I've also been drinking yerba mate tea, which was recommended by the wellness clinic that I got my HCG from, and I actually like it. There's many flavors, and I have the peppermint one, and now I want to go get that cup that they all use in South America to have their mate, but they do make mate in a more complicated way down there, where here they have them in tea bags. My first cheat, and I call it a cheat because I was not in control over it, I did not cook it, was my lunch. My mom cooked beefsteak, which is a staple dish in Philippines, and it's usually with onions and soy sauce and sugar and some garlic. And I know we're not supposed to have garlic or onions, but my mom says she only put like a little bit of garlic, and there was hardly any onions in there. I couldn't even see it in there. So, and plus I picked it out if I did see something in there that looked like an onion. But she didn't put sugar, which was cool, and I was kind of proud of her. She's a diabetic, and she's been using Equal. So I'm going to try to move her over to Splenda or something, which she does use Splenda. But I don't think she thinks there's a difference, so she just uses both of them. So I'm going to try to push Splenda on her. I think that's better than aspartame. And anyway, she used that for the dish. It was really good, but I don't think we're supposed to have soy sauce. So I didn't see that on the pounds and inches manuscript. So I'm not sure about that. And I know people have been doing different things since then, but let me know what you think about that. I did have an afternoon snack, apple, and then we got to the funeral service, and then I was dreading going to the dinner because I'm like, oh my gosh, here it comes. Arroz con gandules y piernil, right? Right, Karina? Anyways, they didn't have that. And I think one of the reasons is because Tia Rossi, who passed away, was the one who used to cook it all the time. Now, my mother-in-law knows how to cook it too, and she was there, but I think she was just so overwhelmed. She had been cooking for them since my aunt died 3 days ago. So she was tired, so everybody just decided, you know, let's make this easy, let's go to Costco, let's get rotisserie chicken. So that really worked out well for me, very much so, because then there was rotisserie chicken, there was salad, there was fruits, fresh fruits, and that was so great. It was almost like they all knew I was on a diet, which nobody knows I am. So they would just make fun of me and say, another diet, and then you gain your weight back. It's just yo-yo dieting. They don't even believe me anymore when I tell them I'm on a diet. They cut up all the rotisserie chicken, so it was in pieces, which was great also. And a spring mix salad. And I'm actually starting to like salad with no dressing, just salt and pepper, and it's great. I do think I went overboard on the chicken though. I think the piece that I got was big, or bigger than I'm supposed to have, because I know I'm supposed to have. I've been eating like 4.5 ounces of meat, and it was in pieces and it was breaking apart because it was so tender, so I believe I got at least 6 ounces of chicken. But I did just have salad, so I'm thinking calorie-wise, it was not going to make any difference. Now, grease-wise, because it was kind of soaking in the grease, I mean the chicken grease, I don't know if that's going to affect it. Well, hopefully it doesn't. And I did have strawberries, which were going to be my late night snack, but I kind of knew I wasn't going to have a late night snack tonight because we would be driving home a little bit late. And I wanted to know if you can have your snack at the same time as your dinner. That wasn't clear to me. So if I stall tomorrow, it's going to be because of the beef and because of the chicken, because I ate more than I was supposed to. But I did drink all my water. Lately, I haven't been affected by coffee. I drink it late at night and it would not keep me up because I was just used to it. I just love the taste of coffee and I didn't get the after effects of the caffeine. But last night when I was making my video, I was drinking this coffee and it kept me awake. I was up till 3:30 in the morning. I'm going to have to keep that in mind. Do not drink coffee at night. And why am I drinking coffee at night? Because I don't like to learn my own lessons. I don't know. I wanted to thank all of you guys again. And I hope you guys have great losses tomorrow. And it was great watching your vlogs and all the happy people out there. And that's it. I'll see you tomorrow.
What a wonderful world.